Hello there, friends. Thank you for joining me here on Mailbag Wednesday, soon to be Mailbag Sunday. Well, it turns out that nobody watches my videos on Wednesdays, so I'm going to switch from Wednesdays to Sunday afternoons. So now we're going to have Mailbag Sunday. So we'll see you every Sunday from now on. So today we're going to be featuring two questions from commenters. The first one will be from Darrell 3643. And he's saying that he's glad to see that I'm back on track. Let's see exactly what he means by that. And the second one is from Cory Johnson, 2250. Hey, Cory. So he's got a real interesting question about on going to school for upholstery or studying for upholstery. So let's dive into that one too. So here we go. So Darrell, we'll go to Darrell's first. He asks, "You are back on track, Richard." So I gave him the hearts up and the thumbs. And then I answered his comment. I said, "Hello, Darrell. Back on track? I take it you are not interested in some of my tutorial videos? You should be. There is so much to learn about upholstery. If you have a customer come in and ask if you can do a if he asks you if you can do a headliner or a convertible top or a jet ski seat, what are you going to tell them? No? Because all you watch are the sewing videos? You're going to turn away work because you were not interested in learning from a 45-minute video? My new mailbag videos are very helpful because my viewers ask the best questions to learn from. But really, I appreciate you sticking with me. Let's keep our horizons expanding and our projects rolling. Please keep liking and watching." So let's expand on that a little bit, won't we? So I noticed in my analytics that the videos that get watched the most, surprisingly, are the videos that feature some kind of a sewing action, like seat cushions or seat repairs or something that has to do with sewing. But the other ones, like convertible tops, or vinyl tops, jet ski seats, motorcycle seats, they don't get as much views. People, they're not interested in learning how to do that stuff, and I just don't get it. That's what I was telling Darrell here, is there's a lot more to upholstery than just sewing. Like I said, if a customer walks into your place and asks you to do something for them, what are you going to tell them? That you don't know how to do it? So you don't want to ever be in that position. You don't want to limit yourself. So let's say you have a customer who brings in his car. Sure, he might need a seat repair. It might be a few $100 or whatever. But what if he's got a headliner that he needs to do too? You can charge like triple for that, right? But then what are you going to say? "Oh, I didn't watch enough of Richard's headliner videos. I don't know how to do a headliner, so I'm going to have to turn you away." Okay, now you just lost a bunch of money. I'm getting pretty close to 300 videos right now, and they're all tutorial videos aimed at beginners, because I want all you beginners to learn how to do something. Or even if you've got a lot of experience and this is what you're already doing for a living, maybe you might learn something new to help sharpen your game. I'm not even asking for you to watch a 45-minute tutorial video for my benefit. These are things that you can learn that you'll carry with you for the whole rest of your life. If I had YouTube, 50 years ago when I was starting out doing upholstery, man, I would be decades ahead in learning curve right now. But you know what? It took me like 30, 35 years to really figure things out to the point where I am today. And that's a long, long learning curve, isn't it? So anyway, I'm giving you all this advice, and you can take it as you want. But, I would really take advantage of that. And I'm just telling you from experience. I went through all the school of hard knocks, they call it. All you older guys, you know what I'm talking about. In all those years, I made a lot of mistakes. And, like I always say here in the channel, is that I'm probably the only guy on YouTube that is telling you to make a lot of mistakes. Nobody's ever telling you that, right? Because that's the most important way that we learn is by making mistakes. Because if you make that mistake, you never make that mistake again. So that's what you're doing is you're advancing, you're growing, and things just keep getting better and better and better. On my channel, I have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of comments. And you know what? I answer every single one of them. And that's also a great place to get your questions in, just like what you're seeing in these videos. You ask your question and I get you an answer. How much better is it than that? That's closest thing with my paid phone consultations on Buy Me a Coffee. Thanks, Darrell.
If you find value in my upholstery tutorials, now is an easier way to contribute to my YouTube channel. Buy a coffee by scanning this QR code now. Thank you.
So tune in every Sunday afternoon for our mailbag segment where we answer viewers' questions and comments. See you then. Well, that comment question pretty much segues right into Cory Johnson's comment question, where he asks, personal opinion, would you suggest someone go to a place like Wildtech for upholstery or to try to find someone to apprentice under? Oh, that's a good one. I get that one sometimes. So this is what I told him. I said, hello, Cory. Well, heck no. I have had Wildtech graduates apply to me before. They only know 10% when they get out. 90% is techniques learned through experience through time. Remember, you are your own best teacher. Make many mistakes because this is how we learn. Repetition is mastery. And that was definitely a true story. Several years ago, I had somebody that came up to me and he was so proud because he was holding his diploma, his paper diploma, saying that he went to Wildtech to learn upholstery. And I tried not to be too rude, but I was just kind of laughing on the inside. And that's when it occurred to me that 10%, it really is the knowledge. They teach you how to do this, they teach you how to do that. But you know what? If you have no experience doing any of that, you're just going to have the book smart, right? And you're going to have just a little bit of knowledge on how to do that because you have a very little experience. That's what I'm telling you, is that you're always your own best teacher. Always make mistakes because that's how we learn. So I don't want to repeat myself, and that bothers me when I hear people repeat themselves. But it's so, so, so important. People are so worried about doing something, but really what it all comes down to is actually doing it. Sit down at that sewing table and start sewing, and you're going to find out what works and what doesn't work. You keep the things that work. You never ever do the things again that don't work. And don't worry about messing up because you know what? You can always take it apart and resew it. And then chances are you're going to fix whatever it was that you're not happy with. But even in the worst case scenario, okay, say you really, really, really mess it up. Okay, it's not that big of a deal just to kind of like start over again. And because you know what? The second one is always better than the first one. The third one is always better than the second one. So if you had like maybe 5 or 10 cushions to do and they're all the same, I'll tell you what, number 9 and number 10 are going to really look nice. So experience is the key. Spend as much time behind that sewing machine as you can, and take in any job that you can for new experiences. It doesn't matter what the item is. Try to do everything from kitchen chairs, dining chairs, whatever, all the way, jet skis, motorcycle seats. Try to do some boat cushions. Try to do some car seats. Try to do some furniture. Just round out your experience. And, because they're all going to be related to each other anyway. It's just that, they're all in a different shape is what it all comes down to. And then guess what? You can do the big crown, which is aviation. If you can do like general aircraft upholstery, that's where you can really be successful, and you can really provide a nice life for you and your family. Experience, experience, experience. You know, it's not an easy thing to say that you have 50 years experience doing something like this. You know why? Because it took 50 years to get here. I'll tell you what, when I first started out, you know, I was just kind of like messing around, right? Because I'm a kid, you know, I'm just kind of messing around. But you know what? I picked up a lot and I learned a lot, always through mistakes. And you know what? Now it's awesome. So both questions are really good questions. And these are the questions that you should also be thinking about. So if you're thinking about it, put it down in the comments and we'll keep that conversation going, right? So get all your comments in, and who knows, maybe your comment will be featured. So I hope you enjoy my new Wednesday, soon to be Sunday mailbag segment. So until next time.
If you like this video, you'll really like the next one.